This is Paul from Papa Bear's Nook. Today, going live, like I said last week, doing the um, quality of cigar challenge. Of course, I lost my cologne last minute. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Alright, so today is the cologne and cigar. I sprayed this on me earlier before. I love this one. It's gonna be I'm gonna wear this one tonight. This is Cedric Boise. I really do want to get a full bottle of that. So into the video, I got a couple different types of cigars. Everything from $3 cigars, $3.99. Um, $3.99s. We got the Quorum Maduro, Quorum Shade, and Quorum Shade Factory Smoke Shade. Actually, I think it's the Sun Grown. Three different types of cigars. Three different types of cigars and three different brands. Two different brands, sorry. And I got the Sumatra. It's a house cigar from the Cigar Alley down by me. And then after that, we go up a little bit more. This one is an Espinosa. So this one's $5.49. And then I have another one which is at the $10 range. I was supposed to get another Sumatra, what is it called? The 2012 Sumatra, but no one has that anymore, so I guess I have to start getting them online. But yeah, so I got the Oscar Sumatra, the leaf, so I'm smoking that during the week. I'm gonna stick to the ones I was talking about last week, and then time permitting, I got a nice Diamond Crown. Probably gonna smoke this tonight. I had this last week. I've had not plenty of experience. I've only had this. This is gonna be my 6th time having one of these. They are a little bit more. They're around 1950. But start with something I've never had. So I've had these 5 before, and recently I've been having the Shade, which is for $3.99. It's a great mowing the grass, like everyday smoke, like weekday smoke. So these are kind of like my weekday smokes. If I want a little bit something better during the weekday, I'll go on these house cigars, and then the weekend I either have a Diamond Crown, Padron. I wish I could have Diamond Crown all the time. There's only one spot that has it, and it's a little farther away. So I got some water today. Let me know how the sound is. I can't hear it really. I did go barbershop today, get my hair cut. Did a lot of yard work. I'll go out later with you guys and show you the greenhouse box that I made for Bridget. Alright, so let's light this up. Light it up. Anything, I've gone to the conclusion now, if I can, anything under $10, I'm automatically going to do a punch cut. And I'll tell you why, because most of these cheaper cigars, Yes, some of them will have better quality tobacco. Almost all of them are like a Cuban sandwich. Like it's not a whole filler leaf inside. It'll be like a whole bunch of different stuff in there. So when I punch it, I'll show you what it's gonna look like. A good old punch. You know you smoke cigars way too much when you have a cigar cutter or punch on your keychain. And I even got tamper on my keychain. Good old tamper. Alright, so nice solid punch. Almost looks like a snake. See how it's like a bunch of pieces in there? Of course now it doesn't want to filter. See that? It's kind of cool. Alright. So, it's gonna be a first impression. I've never had one of these before. Like you go there's a box of these. There's no other markings on this. Just says Espinosa. Oh, I did look up. Of course, I'm on my phone now. I did look up. See what kind it is. It's I don't know. It's a Sumatra. It's a Sumatra. All right, live. Ah, leave it to me. Got my laptop running great. Guess what I do? Instead of putting the volume button up so I can hear the sound quality, I hit the power button. Alright, so just the old cigar lounge matches. Pretty good light for matches. I like a perfect light, so I'm gonna do one more. Reason, only reason I like the torch lighters is because you could do an even burn. Right off the gate. Even though I like the taste of more cleanliness of matches. What's up, Todd? Uh, Part of my reach. This isn't so. There's a concoction. So I stopped to get something to drink after my haircut. There was some golden tea thing. I just need some hydration. And I finished my iced coffee. So I add ice to my tea because I drank that. I was going to drink that for my live. I'm over here cleaning up my table, my studio, and once you know, I knocked over the whole cup, and literally only that much is left, and it was a full 16-ounce cup. No one else but all over the table, and I was like, whatever. So I mixed it in with my sweet tea, and I have cans of the matcha loves. You could get at Whole Foods and Wegmans, online, Amazon. So that's what's in here. It's a little bit of leftover ice. It's actually really good with that little bit of that sun golden tea, whatever it is. So I've been working on uh, tidying up the backyard, um, fighting these English ivy and poison ivy at the same time. It's like 90% English ivy, 10% poison ivy. I'm having a little dog and a son, 2-year-old, trying to eliminate as much risk as possible. So even if he's not allergic to it, I am getting rid of as much of it as possible. Um, so I first started my dad first started just mowing it, which would be great if I had a working lawnmower. That's next on the list to get fixed. Um, and then I started weed whacking it down. Actually, at first I started trying rake it down, didn't go nowhere. I was trying to rip it out, and it was fine, but there was so much of it. It was like literally thousands of it. So I weed whacked it to the fence, tried to like break up the runners and all that stuff. So you can do that and slowly kill it off. Like anytime it turns green, just blow till it, and eventually it'll die out. But it just takes a lot longer, a couple weeks. Um, Start rototilling the garden. So this is an Espinosa Sumatra. It's like their house cigars. It's just got a silver band on it. It's up Texas. So, um, you here last week, I did a little mention. I was gonna try. Yeah, I love Sumatras. So I was gonna try something different. I know which cigars I really like. Most of them are a little bit more money. There's some cheaper ones that I like. So I'm gonna do like a whole run the gambit on cigars, like everything from $3.99 cigar, like at the cigar shop, to a $20 cigar. So guess I could start now. I was gonna wait 20 until 20 minutes in, but we got Factory Smoke by Drew State. This is the sun grown, and then we have a Quorum Maduro, Churchill, and then a Quorum Shade. So we got a sun grown, a Maduro, and a Shade. So 3 different types of cigars, all the same price. Well, the Maduro should be the same price as just the Churchill, so it's $1 more. Then we have then we have this one. This was $5.49. This is the next one. What's up, J Dog? Thank you, Bridget. How you doing? How you all doing? Oh, nice. Yeah, I gotta try. AJ Fernandez, didn't they go? The factory get on fire, caught on fire a couple weeks ago. Nice, nice, J Dog. Yeah, so there's a couple of my favorite Sumatras. One of my favorite, all-time favorites is the Abo Caribe Sumatra, or the South American one, the Ritmo. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, see you in a while, Crocodile Bridget. Oh yeah, it's been a while, J Dog. Yeah, it's been ups and downs, lefts and rights, but it's finally trying to get these videos back on track. Like, it's funny. Normally, like, okay, next week it'll be this, and then I won't be on for like 2-3 weeks. That's how life has been around here. But we're in a new home. We're in got my smoking shed. Yeah, I got a new house. So yeah, I'll give you guys the tour later because I want to show you the greenhouse box I made for my wife. Flor Dominica Double Ligero. Crown heads. Olivia. I wasn't. I like the Olivia Bees. I never had the crown heads or the other one. I do have another good one that I like. It's the Oscar Leaf Sumatra. Um, don't know. I don't think I've really had any like higher quality Sumatra cigars. Because to me, so I'll give you an example. This one is a straight up Sumatra house cigar from the Cigar Alley, which is the shop that I pick up my cigars. Um, I smoke there sometimes at the lounge. Yeah, I love that. I keep forgetting about it too. And then, what is it? This is the Maduro, but I think the Sumatra one I like too. I've had these. These are good. I don't know if it's the same tubo, whatever. The or it's not the I don't think it's the Oro brand, but it's in a blue tube. Yeah, they are amazing. Then I have a collection of the leaves. One day I'm gonna blend a pipe tobacco mix. Um, no internet connection. What is this about? My internet connection's been all wacky lately. So I'm gonna smoke this down about to the last third to CAO bone. I'm trying to get this up in my comments. American Spirit. I don't smoke cigarettes or vape, but American Spirit makes good. The yellow one is good in pipe tobacco. I've done that on a conjure challenge, like a little off the beaten path of a conjure challenge, but I still tried it, and it was pretty good. Oh, it's because it had Oriental tobacco in it. It was for my Oriental tobacco series, and that it was the American Spirit, I believe. And then what was the other one? Uh, no, I can't think of it. It's another one that people use to roll to roll their own cigarettes, but you can also use them in pipe tobacco in a pinch. Yeah, just use a wooden pipe or something. Um, Bugler maybe, does that sound familiar? Bugler, something like that. It's in a pouch. Yeah, bugle. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that one was good too. It was like had like a little sweetness to it, and it doesn't have all that extra chemicals as a cigarette would. Like I stopped. I was like 19 when I stopped smoking cigarettes. I only smoked for like well, uh, 15, 16, yeah, 4 years, and then I switched to the wacky tobacco for a little bit, and then into cigars here and there, and then that's almost like 5 years now. Pipe tobacco and more into cigars. And another reason, you guys that weren't with me last year or weren't following, uh, I've been okay to smoke a pipe for a while, and then finally they're working. I got temp um, teeth from uh, an accident when I was younger. I got my teeth knocked out, and last Valentine's Day they cracked. So long story short, I can't smoke a pipe on that side of my mouth now, or that side. So I've been enjoying cigars. Perfect time of year too. So I don't know what is going on. My computer just keeps on loading YouTube TV, YouTube TV, YouTube TV. So give me a second to catch up on these comments. Yeah, yeah, I really don't have time. Well, I make time some every once in a while, but I have to be up like super early or stay up super late to even think about smoking a cigar, a pipe. So that's different for me. Like I like to be able to relax, smoke my pipe, drink some coffee in the morning, but I have to be up super early. Like with a cigar, if I have to stop and go, I just put it down and now I got the shed, so I just leave it here and come back to it later. Or I'll put it in like one of these tubes or something. I have a bunch of different tubes. Here it is. So this is not a Sumatra, I don't think. But these are pretty good too. The original XOs. So what was I getting to? So over the Oscar leaves, I don't think I've had or know of any Sumatra cigars. I might have had an LFD Sumatra cigar. I'm not sure, but I had a LFD Oscuro cigar. That was really good. Yeah. So back to these videos. This ain't bad. This is pretty good. Um, I forgot what company um my cigar lounge gets theirs from, but it's a pretty big company they get them from, and they make the logo for them. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Um, this is the last one of me testing. I didn't get a chance to do the videos on the cigars because I didn't get to smoke any of them all the way through. I've been putting them down, watching my son put them down, going to work, put them down, yard work. Like most of my cigars would be smoking them around the yard and making a full garden for my wife. It's 11 foot by 20-foot garden. Um, then my dad's been coming over with more and more plants, so we've been finding spots for them. So what I did when I moved in, as soon as I could get outside, I started edging everything, edging the driveway, pulling out all the dead stuff, trying to start from scratch. So got that all done and made a nice pathway into the backyard along the shed. Why aren't you loading? And then, sorry about if you're commenting, I'm trying to space out at the same time. I haven't done my wet shaving in 2.5 years, ever since Jacob was born. So some of this might be original scrub from when Jacob was born. But I do want to get into it and like do a wet shave, like how to shave around the beard. I like to have this skin close too. I'm getting some kind of hair now. Trying to grow this out more. Normally it's a little bit longer, but I was just at the barber shop today. I love doing my wet shave videos. Now I got I do have the upstairs, and it's like the extra room, extra bedroom. Excuse me, extra room. There's an extra bedroom up there and a half a bath. So I converted that like a wet shaving slash spa bathroom. There's no bathtub, just a sink, a big countertop, and a place to put one of those. I got one of those teak uh, waterproof chairs, shower chairs. So I have that up there. Got one of those sea salt, Epsom salt bats, like for your feet. So I got all my wet shave stuff up there. So that'll be a great video up there. Alright, so I'm about to ash it for the first time. No, second time. This is burning really, really fast, but it's good. I think it's just because I've been chooching away on it. Trying not to ash on my cigars. Alright. So what else? So it was just Easter. Um, What else is going on? Oh, so tomorrow, taking my son to Monster Jam, which is a monster truck rally over here in Philadelphia. Oh, look, you can hear the sound. Look at that. All right, doing sound check, sound check. All right, good. So, last week I tried to hook up my shotgun mic and it didn't work. So they still make the double-edged blades too for Gillette. They're from the '60s. Obviously, they're not aged ones, but I might have some still. I'm not sure. Yeah, my son is big into monster trucks right now. Like back when I was at his age, um, I was into monster trucks too. I had a Hot Wheels monster truck, Bigfoot, and don't know where that went. But my son's got a little Gravedigger power wheels. Yeah, so I'm definitely doing some videos, maybe a couple shorts. I'll post them here. That's gonna be so fun. We already got the earplugs, ear protection for him, me, my wife. My dad's coming with that. Well, my dad's the one that bought the tickets, and I brought up the idea, and he said, "Oh, get him. I'll pay for it." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Thanks, Dad." But he's been coming around too. Um, took him a while. Like I said, my Jacob's gonna be three 3 years old already in July. They they are my favorites. I like Gravedigger, but I actually liked Bigfoot a lot, and then I think he retired, and then Gravedigger's still around. I think I know there's multiple drivers and multiple versions of Gravedigger. My son's got three of them in the Hot Wheels, so it all started last Christmas or the Christmas. Maybe it was last Christmas. Um, he got some monster trucks for Christmas. Um, like just like one like a 2 pack or something. Now that exploded into he's got like 15 of them now. He got two more in the shed. So we do something called like milestone toys. So like his first time at Grandpa's house, and he goes swimming and doesn't like not listen. So as long as he listens the whole time, I gave him one a monster truck. I got the big 12 pack for him, and then uh, if he go starting to potty train him, so he goes pee or poop on the potty, he'll get one, and so on and so forth. So Travis Pastrada, oh nice. Isn't he the BMX rider? Oh, a dirt bike. I used to be all into that stuff. Like my head is spinning like the last like 5, 6, 7 years. Like um yeah. So between work and getting married and the son and the new house. This is like unbelievably awesome. Just we just had tragedy in the family last couple months, so we're trying to stay positive and get back on track here. Like, yeah, the dirt bike guy. Sweet, good. My memory's not that bad. I'm trying to talk about the cologne, but it's like definitely like a masculine, woodsy, cedary, great cologne. Um, Depends. Yeah, I'm still collecting cologne. I haven't gotten in a while. Um, Actually, I lied. Valentine's Day, I got one. It's a knockoff of Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's Assad by Latafa. But I'm still wearing colognes. So it is very tough depending on if you want like a fresher cologne. I would go Versace. If you want like a more um, dressed up, darker out at night colognes. I like the Bath and Bodies too. I have a lot of discontinued Bath and Body Works that are amazing. One of my favorites they had not too long ago was Coffee and Whiskey. That one was really good. And then the Bourbon was one of my old time classics. Um, my first Bath and Body was that? I want to say Aspen, but it's something like that. Um, Avon had some good colognes back in the day. Todd. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's of course, Dylan Blue. Dylan Blue is nice. If you want like Versace, that's like good for hot weather. I recommend Versace Alm. It's the regular one. It's in a glass container, like tall, and it's got like a light blue um, liquid in it. Yeah, Dylan Blue is nice. I forgot about that one. So I got Dylan Blue. Um, there's a couple nice darker ones too. They got Black Oud, Oud something. They got Eau Fresh Noir. Eau Fresh is nice in the summer too. It's like the one with star fruit. Um, Trying to think what other Versace's. I know I got more. give me 1 second. I'll tell you right now what's in it. So I will tell you guys my secret because I don't do colognes too much anymore. So anytime you want to look up notes for colognes, check out Fragrantica. As every single cologne on the planet, when they come out, a new one, it goes right to their database. I believe this is the one, but I will tell you right now. So it's got bergamot, water notes, grapefruit, big leaf, ambroxan, black pepper, patchouli, violet leaf, papyrus, musk, tonka bean, and saffron. So that's probably it because it's got water notes and pepper. So, see, that sounds familiar. Yeah, Dylan Blue is nice. I don't recommend that during the summer hot months because it gets a little bit too cloying, but any other time, like during the day, like you definitely wear that at night and all year round when it's cooler out. One that is similar to that is by Armani. It's Acqua di Gio Profumo. Let's see if I can get this up here. Ah, that's wrong. Ignore that. Right. Why is my spell check messing me up here? There it goes. Spell check was messing me up. Sorry. The last one. So we want Versace again. We'll stick with that. Um, Versace Eau Fresh. It's very citrusy. Um, Another good one. I don't know if they still have it. Doja Gabbana. It's the blue one. What is the name of that? No. I'll tell you right now, it's a really, really, really nice one. Where'd it go? This one has. Alright, Doja Gabbana Light Blue. That one is phenomenal. If you like a tobacco-y one, Doja Gabbana is really good. But light blue, that one is phenomenal. It's kind of tough to mix smoky and citrus right for hot days. But if you want like a woodsy one, actually this is my go-to summer one. This is Essential Molecules '01. This one is great, and you can layer this one. You can put this in the fridge, so on the hot days it'll cool you off. Um, so if you want almost the same kind of feel but a little bit cheaper, you could usually get them at rack stores or online for cheap. Go Fragrance X or Fragrance Net. They have pretty. It's like going to Marshalls or TJ Maxx, but it's just online. It's their own. All they do is colognes. I think it's Antonio Banderas cologne. Um, yeah, there's a lot like Nautica. It's a little bit aged, but it's still good. Um, so basic, little tip: anything with like a light blue um, color to it is gonna be great for the summer weather. And if you go, you can get. Um, Let me see right now. Shop for you. I'll tell you right now what they're going for the Doja Gabbana light blue. That one is my favorite summer hot weather. Between that one and the Versace the regular like one of the original flankers, original Versace's. Yeah, so Dylan Blue. That's the Dylan Blue. It's not. All right. Well, anyway, the Dylan Blue, you could get a 6.7 ounce bottle for $82. If you just want like a small bottle, like the 1 point, what is this one? Made in England. That's all it says. Hmm. Well, I can't read that, but maybe you guys could check that out. But yeah, this bottle, I believe it's 3.4. It's $54 for Dylan Blue, like something like that size. So go to Fragrance X, and they'll tell you you want to add a coupon, do it because it's like 20-30% off. Just sign up for their um, email list. You're gonna get a lot of emails about cologne, but you get that every time you go there. Why isn't this charging? Oh, did I unplug my laptop? Of course I did. Yeah, so I got mad at my laptop because I spilled my drink, so give me a second here. I think it's a good time. Let this charge. I'll run out. Show you guys the garden before it gets too dark out. So it's a work in progress back here. Let's see. Grab one of these roach clips slash. So this one It's a little sad, but my sister passed away the day after Christmas. Um, this was hers, so now I've been just every time I finish a cigar, I'm gonna go right to this. Alright, so let me unplug some of this stuff and show you guys outside. Try to do this out. So I'm mobile now. My wife got me this nice tripod for Christmas. So here's the shed. I still got insulated. It's a mess. It's gonna be my pipe tobacco table, and over there it's gonna be my cabinets. I didn't even start doing the shed yet. All I have set up. I got my humidors up there. I just got my nice couch over here. Got heaters for when it gets cold. Got 3 heaters in here. The propane, electric, and the oil. Got 1 fan, 2 fans. Got my American flag. So this is all the stuff I've been working on. Over here is gonna be Irish moss, like that seaweed stuff. Gonna have some citronella in these. Got Yoda watching us. I've been mowing. What's it called? Over here is gonna be 2 fruit trees, an apple, and a peach down there. Got my grill. So this is a bleeding heart from my Nana. So I'll show you everything I did, because this was all overgrown over here. Same thing with here. I edged everything. This is our porch. There's gonna be a holy garden. This is what these 2 hydrangeas were in front of the shed. We transplanted them here. And then it's for our son Benji that passed. Got these flowers for Easter. That bleeding heart's gonna go where that flag is. It's my beat up fence. So this fence actually fell down once. So it's gonna be a little hammock area, a little outside area to hang out. So all these little trees I took out because they're way too close to the house. All over here, all this ivy, I still gotta trim this stuff side down. I put all these rocks in. So all those vines, see how they're drying out now? It was all like that. So I weed whacked them to death. They were all up in here, all around here. We got a little back patio. This was my compost pile, but I'm moving it. This is my actual shed. It's the outside view of the Papa Bear's Nook shed. So all of this over here, all those rocks, the pavers, I put all that in. It was just all mud. As that roof up there was leaking big time. Son was playing this morning. Oh, I want to show you his monster truck area. This is fun. I don't know where the other one went, but he's playing over here with his monster trucks. So this was all covered in ivy. We got some nice holly trees. Got one, two, I think got three of them. Some pine trees. I don't know what I'm doing back there yet, but I'm still clearing that out. But this was all the way, all that ivy was all the way up to here. All the way there. It was like really thick jungle. Like all that stuff was up there. Thanks, MTV Cribs. So this is the guest house, aka Jacob's restaurant. This is my project area. So this fence was actually in here, and that's all it was. I built this whole area over here. My fire pit area. Got one of those solar stoves. I built all these, this whole thing. All these mountain rocks, they're all in the front. So I've moved them back here. I made a nice little riverbed rock area. And then I'm gonna make this patio a little bit bigger for the barbecue. I want to go out a little bit wider. So got the propane, got the charcoal, and then go into the garden. So I got some tomatoes about to be planted. Lettuce ain't doing too good. Birds keep eating them, but I just finished building a little greenhouse for the lettuce. I still gotta put the hydraulic lift on it, but it's actually gonna open from this side because the sun starts there and then it's up here the whole day. So the sun will come in this way. And I put the chicken wire so nothing gets in. So you'll be sorry. Yeah, so be the hydraulic lift, like it's a trunk almost. So in here is gonna be my hot peppers, my hot cherry peppers, jalapenos, some T-Rex peppers, scorpion peppers, Carolina Reaper peppers. I always forget the last one. Now I built this compost gate fence with some of the what is this? So I built this compost fence for the compost that was in the corner back there. So thing was sturdy. Not, it's just in there right now. So that was my first load from my, what's it called, wheelbarrow. So next project is to take them down. I want to put those bamboo fences. We are by Public Works. That's the only downside, but it's the only way we got this house. So it's the view from the back. Over here we're gonna put a Japanese maple my dad has for me, and my buddy's got me a Chinese maple. The little smaller guy, he's gonna be here. Make some cinder block benches. That well was back over here. I took it out. I was rotting away. Yeah. So there's like a half a fence. I don't know what is going on here, but yeah, I got take all these guys out. So I ordered one of those 12 prong double edged rakes, metal rakes. Try to get the rest of this out. Like I said, I killed most of it, but I still gotta rip them out. And then in here I got my lawnmower and all that stuff. But yeah. That's my crib. Yes, that's exactly what my wife said. So we're gonna definitely do that. Yeah, any other tips? I am more than open. I feel like James Stumbo over here. But he knows how to use this thing. I don't. There we go. So another day I'll show you the house when I don't have a cigar. Cause oh, I'll show you this. So this is still in process, but got like a little patio set here. Got to clean all this up. So this is all the stuff I've been spring cleaning the yard with. So this is all gonna be in the shed and in the basement. I got another fire pit here, and yeah, it's a little nice eating area. Got speakers out here. Got the lights. All this came with the house. I put up these lights, but they died out already. I don't know. They were from the apartment. Got to do some screen window stuff. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's a window that to the bedroom, the bathroom they closed in. Got two outlets outside, one here, and got this one to the shed. Sneak peek at the house later. But yeah. And then we're gonna put a fence over here and then close that area so I could get rid of the baby gate. And then the driveway, I was talking about one of my other lives, gonna put black tar, not black top there, not tar. So yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, we moved in right before Christmas. And did a lot. Actually, really dark in here. I do have lighting in here too, but I took it out because I went to go a haircut. What happened here? Give me a second. Yeah, took it out for my haircut and never plugged in the rest of the lighting. Yeah, so like I said, tomorrow is Monster Jam. Gonna switch to, you know what do you think, the Oscar Leaf for like the next step up? I'm gonna stick with the Sumatra theme. I wish that they had cheaper Sumatras, like Sumatra from Jura State, Sumatra from Querum. So Querum, I didn't know this. That's why I never got them until I was doing more research about them. So Querum is the same company as Diamond Crown, J.C. Newman. I thought that was kind of fun. And then, you know what? Next week I'll start off in the basement, B-Dog. and I show you my cologne setup. I got like a cologne kingdom down there. Got my hot peppers under the heat lamp. If you're down for that, maybe I'll do that. I just sat down. I was thinking maybe could go down there now while no one's home. Crooked Diamond Crown cigars. Crooked Diamond cigars? No, I haven't. Thanks, Pete. It took us a long time to get this house. You know what? You guys are here now. This cigar is almost done, so I'll go show you the downstairs real quick. Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. As I'm a novice when it comes to growing from seeds. Nice. I got the red Carolina Reapers. All right, you sold me. We're gonna go for a walk. All right, here we go. Back in motion. Might as well, right? Well, well, I got the opportunity. Yeah, show you my little makeshift setup here. Um, in Papa Bear's house, Mama Bear's house. All right, now I can switch you guys. All right, here's the basement. We do have this room set up, but it's a little messy right now. So this is our little beach room. This is the one room I will show you. Jacob and his friends were in here, as you can tell. Got the TV, nice fire. And then this is my project. Like I said, we're not even close to unpacked yet. I just have some stuff set up. So I got the heat lamp. And these guys are about 2 weeks in. I germinated them. I had them in the hot box. And then we got Carolina Reaper. Oh, I got too hot. It's hot. So I got 250-watt hot bulb. Um, so with the hot cherry peppers, I'm gonna make pickle them and do some prosciutto and cheese in there. The pepper poppers, um, scorpion peppers. Why am I missing one? Maybe that's it. Oh, dragon's breath. So got them all. They're all separated, so I don't like mix them up. So yeah, germinated them. They started to grow, and this is like day 2 in here. So it's gotta keep these nice and moist. And so get some light in here. So this is a mess. This is gonna be my computer area eventually, but I converted this carrier. So as my top of the line colognes, Homage, Zarzoffs. Then here's the designers, the Versace's. Um, this is the one I was talking about. This is the This is a nice citrusy hot weather. There's the Dylan Blue. This one's nice too if you like citrusy. Got star fruit. And then like a little smokier. This is like the star fruit one, but with tobacco and smoke. So this one's tough to find, but if you can find this one, Versace Man, uh, black. And then what else were we talking about? Chanel makes some good ones too. Um, this one's nice. It's like the Laurel is really good, but this is the edition Blanche. It's almost like a lemon cream pie with water. One of my favorite smoky ones is Prada Black. Then Dior's got some nice ones. This one's nice. It's like lemonade. That one's really good in the summer. This is Dior cologne. If you want to spend more money, this one is really great. Maison Francis Kurkdjian. It's very citrusy, light smoke. And here's the polos. And then the YSL has some nice ones. And then we got go down the line. Here's all the my Bath and Body Works. Just a coffee, whiskey, bourbon. Lush has some good ones. If you like Bath and Body Works, want a little bit of that vibe, but a little bit more money. Lush is really nice. They got caramel coffee, smugglers, delight, and dragon's breath ones. Let me see if I can find that Antonio Banderas one. Banana Republic. You could get them at TJ Maxx for cheap. Cremo makes some okay ones. I don't think I see it down there. I feel like reaching for it. Let me see real quick. Invictus makes some nice smoky ones. Like this is a nice smoky one. By Hugo Boss, depending on what you want to go for. Yeah, it's not down there. Oh, mustache. That's good too. And then I don't have too many Gucci's. Actually, I think I have one. This one's discontinued. I barely use this one. This one is fantastic. And then another smoky. Oh, this one you might like. It's a little sharp, like coconut water almost. John Barbados, the white one. Mercedes makes some good ones. And yeah. And then, of course, you really want to spend money. You got Tom Ford's. Costa Azzurro. That's a nice summer one. Oud Wood is my favorite one. Yeah, that's my colognes. Yes, Dylan Blue will last like 18 hours. Yeah, Dylan Blue lasts a long time. So I do my wrists, my neck, and then one on my chest. So back of the neck. You only need one on the back of the neck, one on your chest under your shirt, and then one here, and I do one on the bottom. Then if you want other people to smell them, put it on your back of your leg. Yeah, if you don't have Dylan Blue, I highly recommend getting that one. And if you have Dylan Blue, you want something um, more like anytime, that Versace 90, even cheaper sometimes. Yeah, I'm really liking this going mobile stuff here. So yeah, I'll update you guys. I gotta set up my cologne making station still. I have one on order, making a gardenia cologne perfume for one of the ladies at work. Alright, I'm gonna keep this steam going. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab why is it skipping now? Unplug this. It's like the apocalypse. I think I need brighter light here. It's like not picking anything up. There you go. It was too dark before. So it's a new phone. So I'm still working out the kinks on it. Alright, let me grab my Sumatra leaf. Here we go. So it was funny. I'm sure a lot of people were like this, especially about not experiencing cigars and like, how do I smoke this thing? um, Stay right there again. I gotta put some more light on. That's better. All right. So now we got more light. Yeah, I know. That's crazy, huh? Moving on up. So I learned how to save money. Well, guys know my story. Um, Struggled my whole life with drugs and alcohol. I just celebrated 7 years sober. So they have a saying called the promises. You'll be amazed before you're halfway through. Like how much, basically, it's saying all that money that I used to spend on drugs and alcohol. You actually put it to like daily life over time. Like you start saving money and yeah, like we're still struggling. Like um, in our apartment, we're doing a lot better, but now our mortgage is almost double our rent. But um, so sorry. So this is the wrapper. This is the cigar. Oh, what's up, Hunter? I lost my cutter. Here it is. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I used to live paycheck to paycheck, even when I was single. Um, it helps tremendously when you have two paychecks coming in, you and your wife's. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, I give all my thanks to God because I used to be me, more, more, more. I started learning to live without thinking about myself all the time. So now I think about my wife, my son, and no lie, that's what all my money was going to was myself, and it was like an endless pit, like pouring money into um, stuff that won't last. Stuff that, sorry, stuff that will last, but won't increase in value. Like now, I still got all that stuff I gotta sell, and yeah, it was a rough journey. Two A items. Sorry, part of my reach. I'm gonna switch it up, and I want to show you why I don't use these. Oh, of course. So this is the only lighter I have as a torch that's still alive. All these other can spend $20, $25, $10, $5, $1 torches, and they are all terrible except for this one. And I was actually at the lounge today saying, "Oh, it's still going strong." And he's like, "You got lucky because a lot of these just die and it can't do nothing with them." So this is one of those lighters you can actually purge. So a lot of them are just open caps and they die out after a while. So with this one, if they don't light, you can purge it in the tin, open it up, and it's fine. So I like to get it all bright red. So it's a lot cleaner line. Thanks. I don't know how that happened. It never happens. I was just about to say how this lighter is trash, and I was about to take my Zippo out. Yeah, so this is the next step up in price. They're usually like $10. I think they um mm, yeah. Trying to think like because I wanted to do the different price ranges. So the under $5 ones, the aquariums, uh, the Dura State factory smokes. And there's a couple other ones. There's the Cuba ones and them, and I just didn't have any luck with them. So I will smoke almost any cigar as long as it doesn't have that bitter taste like near the end. Even if it's a like 40 $50 cigar, if it has that bitter taste at the end, I won't get it again. Like not that I've gotten a 40 or $50 cigar, but but I got close. I had a $45 cigar one time. Me and my buddy got one. He was getting engaged. I was getting married. It was that Forbidden X by, was that Fuente? It was a, I don't remember it. Like, I know it was good and mellow, and I've had Cubans before. Some of my buddies at work, either them or their wives travel all the time, and they brought me back a couple already. I've had like maybe four from him. Some of the guys in YTPC sent me some, which I'm gonna say, if you could get them every once in a while, I would do it. But if you can't ever get them again, they kind of ruin any other cigar that I've had for a while, and then eventually you just get over it. I haven't had one of these in a couple years, and these are great. Oh, so I skipped a thing. So $6 to $10 range, I get the house cigars from any cigar lounge. They're pretty close, except this one I like a lot more because that Sumatra is not flavored, but it's sweet, almost like honey. Almost like the 2012 Sumatras. Um, those are a little bit more than these. Those are like 12, 13, but I couldn't find them last couple times I went out. One guy said he was going to order them, but I didn't go back there. They're under new ownership and same family. His son's running it, but it's not the same. So it was weird. Like they always had my favorite cigars. They even have like Grand Habanos. They're really good. They're under 10. Um, but they don't keep them as stocked like the like his parents. So that was perfect timing. My wife and son just got home, so that wouldn't never happen. Um, which it would, but it wouldn't be that quick. So I still haven't even tried to look for my other Zippos. I have these two, so I don't think I'm making it out to Bradford, PA again this year. We've been going out the last couple years. My wife did go out there with her sister. I was working. Hey, Jacob. Oh shit. No, watching you. Don't come in here, okay? See the wire? Yes. Just show everybody you're okay, okay?
Okay, Dad. Finish down.
I got that on tape. Great.
Where is my mother what?
He's okay. He's okay.
I want my mother
Yeah,
what?
we'll get you a monster truck. Okay. Be right back, guys.
Yeah, baby. Put this on your head. You've got the people. Oh. Yeah. Watch your stop, 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 stop.
What?
You
got gravy wrong. She got.
Look where you're walking, honey.
That's next time, okay?
Take a step. Thanks, Daddy.
You're welcome. That was crazy. Great. So, top of that, I dropped everything like uh, anyone would do, and my laptop is destroyed. Burnt right through the keys. But my son's okay, so that's all that matters. Wow. It was only a little fall, but that sound scared the poop out of me. As you can tell, I never curse. Oh, that's another expense. I don't know if I can fix that. Literally, the cigar was right on it. I didn't even realize the fan um, cord normally stays like right at the gate because he knows I'm smoking. He's not allowed in here. So yeah. So yeah. So what's everyone doing? I gotta keep my mind off this for a minute. Well, I will tell him he said hi, and it was supposed to be a cameo for Jacob, not a yeah. 4 more hours. I gotta stay on for 4 more hours. I will, but my wife will kill me. I got enough cigars for 4 hours. I got what, 4 or 5 more? Yeah, I wish you guys were close. I would give you some of these now. Uh, every time I'm off and want to go post office, they're closed. I was gonna go Monday, but they're off for they're closed for Easter Monday. I'm just gonna FedEx stuff, and I don't know how that's gonna work out. They're open later. Anyway, Jacob is gonna be 3 in July. Don't don't you? It's not that big. Yeah, like I said, it's if you can't find them, um, ask ask the guys there because almost every cigar shop lounge has a house cigar. The shops that just sell cigars, they won't have it. Oh, my bad. Let me take that back because this Churchill shop I go to, they do have a house blend too. So shout out to Churchill Cigars. That's where I got these from. And then the cigar alleys. So that's why I got the 2 bags. Toscanos, they're nice. Was it oh The Italian one, the Italian Toscano one. Those are good. Those are nice smoky ones. Ah, on the third was the 15th. Wow, I hate. She's getting big then. Yeah, I forgot about the Toscanos. They're you gotta make sure that you only cut a little bit off of them off because sometimes they're tough to pull. It's like they're like a mesquite smoke. They're different than anything I've ever had. The only thing similar is the KFC's, the Kentucky Fire Cured, by Durastate. Those are great too. I had one a couple weeks ago. Yes, Dark Fire Cured, Dark Fire Kentucky. I got KFC chicken on my mind. That would be nice. Tastes like chicken and uh start my own line of cigars based on food. Fried chicken, wasabi cigars, chocolate cigars. I know they have. Imagine if you a company started like making tobacco leaf and it tasted like chicken, like that chicken of the woods mushrooms. That would be fantastic, actually. What do you got? A peep. Whoa, it's blue. That's great. How is it? That's good. I don't want to move nothing. He went in. Hey, what happened to your monster truck? Where's your monster trucks? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be out in a little bit. I'm on live. Say hi to everybody. Everyone said they're glad you're okay. Yeah, they saw you fall. You okay? Okay. Yeah, they said hi. They're waving hi. All right, I'll be out in a little bit, okay? All right, go to mommy, okay? Go to mommy. I'll be in a little bit, all right? He is the best. Yeah, he said hi. He is a tough little guy. That's okay. He had a cameo. Mommy said hi. Mommy was just talking about you. He said you ran out to say hi. I can't say nothing. He's gonna. Huh? Told you. I love you. You want to say something? All right. Hold on. What do you want to say? No, from there. You're on. You're on camera. Yeah, you're on camera. What do you want to say? Oh, hi, Jacob. All right, I'll be in a little bit. Yeah, he's great. What else does Jacob do? He's learning to jump. Um, uh, like not just jump, like jumping off high things. Yeah, this cigar is fantastic. Oh, he's singing. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I forgot about these. They're only like around $10. Like, there's no point for me anymore to get these Padrones and the high-end LFDs. Mess at the special occasion. So I was watching. I forgot his name. Somebody kind of new. Um, does cigars, and he did a comparison video. I know. You would think that there'd be a lot more money. Um, yes, the guy did a comparison video between the aquariums and the what are they called? I got it right here. Oh, the Perdomo champagnes. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do my own spin on that. So it's $1 more for the Perdomo champagnes than these. I'd rather get these every day and any day. But he was more, not the price. He was comparing the shades to a Connecticut broadleaf, which to me it's a little bit different, but it's got that same vibe to it. And I was gonna bring it up another level and compare the same type of cigar to the Diamond Crowns, which to me, um, for that type of cigar, that light cigar, Diamond Crowns are still my favorite. I do like the Padron number 90 Naturals, but I like the Diamond Crowns better. Um, yeah, I haven't seen them. Are they online only? Let's see. What's up? Let's see. David Alps. That's another one I haven't tried yet. I don't know why that popped up. Why isn't this working? Obviously, there's so many cigars I haven't tried. There's another one, Trader Joe's cigars. They're like um, spicy, like spiced rum cigars, almost like my bourbon cigars I like. I found out too that it's another company, not LFD, but it's like um, DF something Dominican something cigars, but same almost looks the same. Why can't I find them? Oh, here they are. So, um, quick recap about the difference between like the cheaper cigars. Two quick differences. A, if we do a um, straight cut with the cheap cigars, you're gonna get that tobacco leaf in your mouth the whole time. Cause they're what's it called? Um, a Cuban sandwich cigar. So it's not a full leaf in the filler. It's just, I'm guessing the company's leftover leaves from their more premium cigars. That's A. And then B is when you go to RH them, um, you're able to more, but it's got a weird taste. Like it's that's weird because it's these have like a more chunky smoke to it, a cleaner smoke, and with them it's I could like not worry about putting them down, and like I'd be too afraid to mow the lawn like with a nice cigar like this. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do a little review on it. Not review, but I'm gonna do a little reading on these crooked cigars. So it's got a medium body, never overpowering, never too mild. Got Cameroon wrapper, little sweetness, complexity, then a Nicaraguan Habano filler. Nice. Earthiness, subtle spice. Hmm. Yeah. Those look like a nice golfing cigar. So I started golfing again this season. Um, so they're a box press cigars. Nice. Oh, they're starting my thing here. They got a Alpha Ice cigar neutralizer, but I prefer my cologne method to cover it up. So a 4 pack sample pack is $50, and that's got the 4 different ones in there. That I might have to try that. Yeah. What? In a little bit. I'm almost done. Almost done. Trying to see. Oh, here we go. Where to buy? Nope, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, that was my quick reading. Sounds good. So they're like $12 each comes out to. So to me that would be right around my 2012 cigars. Half pipe. So that means um, instead of rolling it, they put the tobacco in it, and there's a machine press, which isn't bad, but it's like a way to make high quality cigars without the price. Yes. So a lot of the New York companies are doing that now. And honestly, I think a lot of the um, like there's a lot of factories that um, a lot of people that know how to do it, and there's a couple like higher end cigars that only like one or two people in the whole factory roll certain cigars. I mean, they're only allowed to roll a certain amount a day or a week, and because it's a lot of work to actually hand roll a cigar. But in June, funny you mentioned that. In June, there's I forgot the name of it. I don't have it on me, but I got another one of these cigars. It was the Big Mama I had. I can't remember the name of it. It's Dominican. Um, it's like these initials backwards, so it's Dominican LF, DFL, or DLF, Dominican like something cigars. So a guy that owns that company, the master roller, is gonna be at the cigar alley in June, and he's gonna be doing rolling fresh cigars for the people there. So I might have to try that event out. So I've been to a couple vendor events. First one I ever went to was a My Father's event. That was great. Like, um, I didn't know too much about My Father's cigars back then. I just know the Flor de Latinas was my first ever My Father cigar. That started the rabbit hole, the more expensive cigars. It's almost like my pipe tobacco journey. I started off with like the acids, the flavored cigars, and then slowly worked to natural cigars, Maduro cigars, and now it's like everything I'll try. I thought all I liked was Maduros because that was pretty much all I tried at first, and then as soon as I found Sumatras, I was hooked on them. Um, Certain Connecticut's I don't like, but then I found out it's not the cigar leaf, it's when they become bitter. It's not really bitter, it's more acidic that I don't like. But to me, it tastes bitter. Like some cigars start off like that. But that was great. Like I think I bought um, five five cigars or 10 cigars or something. There's a deal. You get like a hat and a raffle. You put your name in the raffle, and to draw the raffle, and I had to leave. So of course I get a call up. Oh, you won the raffle. I got a humidor and 10 more cigars in there. And when I was there, I got like 10 free cigars, and they're great. Just the guys come around and they see you almost done a cigar, they'll give you another one. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, ash. It's I guess it's more like cigarette taste to me. Not really ashy. Yeah, I guess yeah, could be ashy slash cigarette. I I prefer like a more creamy cigar or like a darker chocolatey, earthy cigar. Sometimes musky, like that mushroom, like truffle mushroom taste. Not that I have many truffle mushrooms, but I've had truffle oil or like a nice intense brie, like an aged cheese kind of taste. Yeah, so that's like my palate. This one, it's good. There's no. I like spicy cigars sometimes. You want a cigar that smells like cologne. Well, I am your guy because either A, I can make you one, or B, there's a couple out there that are really nice. If you want, like my favorite cologne that smells like a cigar, it's van- tobacco vanille. Actually, no, because that's more like a vanilla Cavendish. What other one? I have an Armis Tobacco Reserve. That smells like polo and a cigar. Yeah, I wanted to start making my own line of colognes. Um, so I went ahead and looked up Fragrantica and looked up all the ones they have. They don't have anything like a cigar aficionado or pipe tobacco smoker would think of. It just says tobacco or tobacco leaf. Oh, there's another one by Versace. Uh, uh, Versace the Dreamer. It's a light tobacco leaf cigar. Cologne. And then Versace also makes the Versace black that I showed you that looked like Dylan Blue. That's got that's a hint of cigar tobacco, but there is no like 100% like clean cigar smell cologne yet. So I already have it trademarked, so I could talk about it a little bit more. I got another channel that's not up and going yet. It's called Church Warden Fragrances. So like Church Warden pipes. So I'm gonna make instead of just tobacco, I want to make like a Cavendish um, cigar, a Virginia, I mean cologne, a Virginia cologne, a Burley cologne, a Dark Fire Kentucky cologne, and have like a whole pipe tobacco cologne line, and then a Connecticut cologne, So there's something called birch tar. It's got that smokiness of like a cigar. It's woodsy. And then I have all the ingredients to make it now. I didn't even show you that yet. There's another shelf on the other side that has all the different ingredients. I got like over 300, and I could also like pull my own ingredients, fresh ingredients, and make my own ingredients. Over the last couple of years, just didn't have the time. I got all the different books to make, to show you how to make them, and it's called. There's another website if you just want like a cigar oil. Um, it's called Fragrance Apprentice. So there's a lot of the ingredients out there, but what I was researching is a lot of people don't do it because there's not a big market for it, which I don't care about the market. I like stuff that um, I make stuff like based on my hobbies. There's even a cigar that I like a lot, but I never got a full bottle of it. I got a sample. It's really close to what you're talking about. It's by Zerzhov. It's leather couch and cigar. That one smells amazing. And then I got another one that's grass, gunpowder, and tobacco. But like all these companies have it like cigar with this, cigar with that. Nothing just cigar that I've seen. You can see I have over 300 colognes. There's still another box of cheaper colognes that I didn't put away yet. um, what else can you make? What was I gonna make? Um, yes. So one day you gave me a great idea. I'm gonna take like something like this, like fresh tobacco leaf, and make my own cologne out of that. I just thought of that now because you can take. I'll tell you, it's in books and stuff. It's you take beef tallow. You take a like a glass Tupperware Pyrex, and you put the beef tallow in, and then you put your like tobacco. You put the leaf on top. You need a lot of them. You need like 20 of them. You take saran wrap, put on top, and then take another um, same size Tupperware, put that on top of that, and just press it down lightly, and throw that in your cellar for like a couple months. And every week or every 2 weeks, you would have to take that out, the old tobacco leaf out, and you have to put new ones in. So that'll be almost like 40 cigars you'd have to do if you want to do like make a cologne based off of this. I feel yeah, my company's the same way. Yeah, so I was just saying, if you want me to try to make one, like obviously I'll give you some free samples. You take beef tallow, you put like 10 of these in there, and every week you have to put 10 more of these in for about 2 months. And when you're done, there's this chemical. I forgot the name of it. I have it in my shed. You pour that in, and all it does is burn off the fat, and it leaves you with the oil. So you left the fragrance, and that's how you make one ingredient for your cologne. And you can just take some castor oil, grapeseed oil, coconut oil, whatever one you want, oil, carrier oil you want, and you can make a cologne straight out of that. It's all about chemistry. You have to know how much oil to alcohol to, yeah, yeah. That's why it's so expensive. Like you have to, you can't just have it right away. You can't just melt it down and um, make something. It needs to sit there for a couple weeks to a couple months to absorb. And of course, it gets pricey. Like those are $10 each, so that's like $400 just to make. And it'll make a big batch. Like you could probably make like 20 colognes out of that. But if we want to mass produce it, that's a lot of money. You could probably sell something like that for like easy $100, like without any branding. That's what a lot of the big companies like Zerjoff or Armage, they do that still, and they sell a bottle of that for like $400. I have one bottle, two bottles from each, one from each company. Like Zerjoff is my favorite company, but I can't afford that no more. I couldn't even afford the one. I was just off overtime. I was like, you know what? Let me get one of the best colognes, and there's still even more expensive colognes than that. And then like one of the toughest things to do is to make orchids. So as soon as you pick an orchid, it's dead. So you literally have to take um, either you get a whole like couple hundred of them and put in there, or you have to take your tray with the tallow and you have to put it in there and then you pick it. It's kind of crazy. Like YouTube, I learned all this on YouTube. I was in during COVID. They had online um, like conventions called Fragrantica. No, Scent Explorer. And in the beginning, you could sit in on the perfumers that um, make all these expensive stuff, and they tell you all the little secrets. That's how I learned about where, what books to get, and like where to buy the ingredients. So I got a couple of projects around the house, like finished the outside garden, finished the fences. I put a fence on the front, chain link fence, so the sun and dog don't get out. But yeah, it's expensive to do that stuff. And then did most of the projects around the house. Still gotta put up a desk upstairs for my wife. Um, so as soon as I'm done all that stuff, then I'll work on the basement, my cologne making station and all that, my hobby stuff. But on the other side of that other wall in the basement, there's my wife's cricket and stuff, so she can make T-shirts if you guys need specialty T-shirts. You could send me the design or her the designs, and um, she has a cricket business. Nothing major, like she just does it for friends and family now. something that she'll be getting up and running. So you do mugs, so you do tumblers, travel mugs, t-shirts, and all kinds of stuff. Wow, yeah, I gotta check that out. I'm actually bookmarking it now. Um, yeah, so in the meantime, check out Fragrantica and type in tobacco or cigar. There'll be a search. You can search by ingredient, and it'll have all the different. Um, Let me check now, actually, while you guys are here. I was gonna check something else out for you, but it's the same thing. So you go to the top. It says notes. And I want to see if it says cigar. Well, that's the thing. They only have cigar listed. Minimize some of this. Give me 1 second. I'm scrolling through this. You got tobacco blossom, which is a little bit different. I got tobacco, which could be anything. Yeah, I don't like how there's no like cigar or pipe tobacco or just tobacco. So, let me see what tobacco says. Yeah, there's no cigar. There's cannabis, but there's no cigar. That's terrible. Sorry. I'm venting over here. Alright, let's see. Just tobacco. Like they have smoke, they have tobacco. Nice. I didn't see your. Let's see. got a call. Alright, it's not loading, but yeah, so you could go up there and look. Um, so mine is not loading because my laptop is doing like 500 things right now. Alright, yeah, so finishing this up. My dad just called. I gotta call him back. He's probably talking about Monster Jam tomorrow. Plus, it's late. I gotta eat. I didn't eat lunch or dinner yet. Um, yeah, so next week, what was I saying? I don't know what I'm doing. Next week, I will be going live. Um, but, yeah, I'm gonna set up, finish setting up the greenhouse box. I was gonna do that today, but I ran out of time. I did want to get on live, so if I missed one live, that's gonna be a couple weeks before I get back into it. So wrap up this video. Um, do the same thing the one guy said during the week. I'll have these $3-4 cigars. Um, the $5 one was all right. First one I smoked, it was nice smoke, but honestly, I'd rather have the Drew Estate Sun Grown for $1.50 less, which ain't too much money, but if you add it up during the week, it starts adding up. But on a weekend, I have something like um, obviously not Diamond Crown every weekend. Before last couple months, I've only had them around with my dad. That's his favorite cigar. Been picking up golfing again, like I said in the beginning. So that's when I'll have like a nicer cigar. But I've been slowly realizing what some people will say if you're outside on the golf course, get a little stubby cigar, get a couple of them instead of one big one. They will boat, even the Diamond Crown boated, or canoed, whatever you want to call it. Um, yeah, so that's where I'm at. Like, there's no way I can afford a $10-20 cigar every day. Some days I won't have a cigar if I don't get up early enough to have one with my coffee. I usually uh, will have one a day if I'm lucky, but it'll be like broken up and I have half in the morning, half at night. Slowly stay away from having it at nighttime because um, they do hype me up. It does have nicotine in them. Yeah, and like I said with the tobacco oils, it is an essential oil, and most of it's like the nicotine. Like they're not gonna Unless it's an expensive cologne, they're not going to use high-end tobacco. Like, they might use like some cigarette leaf, cigar leaf, Orientals or something. I could get lots of it for cheap. Because like I said, if I want to make one out of Olivia, it's going to cost me 400 just for. Obviously, you could get. I'm sure you could get the Olivia leaves. There's leaf companies out there that sell just the tobacco leaf, but it's not going to be too much cheaper than getting an actual cigar. Yeah, so that's done. So those are fantastic. Like if I could, if I would smoke them on the weekends, or even during the week, if I had the money, I'd be happy with them. I forgot how good the Oscar Leafs are. I love the Oscars. Island Jims are still my top five cigars. Um, like, um, just confirming the fact that like it doesn't have to be an expensive cigar to be good, and most of you guys know that already. Same thing with pipe tobacco. Like, it's a little more affordable. Um, it's kind of why I'm waiting for my mouth to heal. I got wisdom tooth pulled like 3 weeks ago, so that's the last of my teeth getting pulled. So working on restoring them this side so I could smoke my pipe, and then work on the front and this side. So that's more money too, and I don't have insurance, so that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, so next week I'm gonna probably it's gonna be hotter. So one of these guys I'll probably save to them to then. Um, I have what did I get? I got like two other cigars that are a little bit better, so I might have one of them. Try something different with you guys. I try something that's different for me. Um, in the past, I'm gonna try to do that as long as instead of buying like uh, four of these little guys on Friday, I'll get a nicer one. It's not gonna be a Padron for a while. My birthday is coming up in May, so definitely have something a little bit nicer then. Uh, Focusing on Monster Jam now. Um, Excited I haven't gone since I was a kid, so that'll be fun. Um, Hopefully he doesn't get too scared of the noise, and he should be right. He was at a Flyers game, hockey game, and he did good with his earmuffs. So yeah, so it's gonna be fun times, and then we got a big Ukrainian festival on Sunday. Lots of food, family, tailgating. So see if I could do something then too. Definitely gonna bring a cigar. It's gonna be outside. Um, One of the ones I got today. But these are all I got 6, 7 of them. So that has to last me until next week. No, not next week. Um, for 2 weeks. Um, Another thing you guys can do, a little more patience. You can do cigar bids. Find these cigars. The factory smokes on there. I'm sure Querum's on there. Um, the leaves are on there. I just got a little pro tip. Um, get your bids that you want, your lots they call them, and set a timer for like 10 minutes before, and don't bid until it gets closer again. If someone outbids you, and if you really want it, like within 30 seconds, and get ready to bid again with 10 seconds left. That's how I get mine. It's very competitive, um, but just be patient with it. You will get some of the cigars you like eventually. Most of the another thing I do to save some time, look at the bids that'll be um, and no one bid on in 24 hours and just save that lot. Don't bid on it yet, and then like 5 minutes, 1 minute left, then bid on it and get ready to bid again. But yeah, it's a whole nother rabbit hole. The cigar bids, it's like an auction. But that's how all these stores get there. So you're gonna be getting some heavy hitters on that. But you can get like 10 cigars for like $8. I think I got 5 cigars for $3 the one time. So I got a whole box of Victor Sinclair Bohemians for like $8. It's a 20 pack. So there's ways around getting stuff for cheaper. You just gotta know what you like to go into that. So thank you all for watching. Happy Friday, TGIF, and like always, love you all. Peace out. God bless.